People often ask me how to live loving. And it's an interesting question because, as I've said in other videos, the true interpretation of the Buddhist quote, life is suffering because of our habitual responses to our subconscious belief. The habitual responses part of this is the important part. If you want to live loving, you have to make love a habit. You've got to make love habitual. You've got to create the subconscious action. You just react lovingly rather than fearfully. You've got to create the habit of it. And oftentimes people say, well, how do you do that, right? Well, a lot of people I know write down their to-do lists, right? First thing I would do is say write on your to-do list, write, do 2 loving things today. Do 2 loving things today. Because those 2 loving things will affect at least 2 more people, if not more. Because if you do 2 loving things and those 2 people are affected in a loving way, their mood will be elevated, their vibration will rise, and they will affect people around them. How do we change the world to a loving place? Is we create the vibration of love, we share it with others, and as they said in the old shampoo commercial, and they'll tell 2 friends, and they'll tell 2 friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. But we have to make the loving part habitual. We have to make it part of our to-do list. We have to go out and say, okay, today I'm going to smile at somebody. I'm going to help someone with their groceries to their car. I'm going to help the old lady step up on the curb when she walks into the bank. I did that the other day, and made me feel so good, made me feel so loving. And I walked her into. She couldn't get up the curb, and I said, "Ma'am, let me help you." And I helped her up the curb, and we walked into the bank. I held all the doors for her all the way in. I was on the way out when this happened, and I said, "Ma'am, I'll just stay here until you're done, so I can get you back down off that curb." And she said, "Oh, thank you so much, young man," which made me feel really good. And then I helped her back out to her car, and she says, "Thank you so much." I felt great. But I'll bet she told somebody about it today. I'll bet she's told somebody else in the world. This man helped me up on the curb and stayed there and helped me back to my car. I'll bet she told somebody. That's what living loving is. Being aware of the people around you, what they need, and providing just the simplest thing, the most simple, loving gesture. Sometimes it's just a smile. Sometimes it's just a hello. Sometimes it's eye contact with a joyful face. Because people will look at you and they'll say, hey, there's no threat here. There's nothing to fear here. Show the people around you nothing to fear. Show the people around you that you are kind and loving. They have nothing to fear. Most of their day is stuck in their fears. But if you are the example of love and the example of joy and the example of positivity, number 1, they're going to feel it. Number 2, they're going to be attracted to it. And when they come around you, they're going to feel better. Why are they feeling better? Because their vibration has raised. Their vibration has come up into a loving state, a safe space, where they don't have to worry. Be unconditional. No matter what they look like, no matter what color, race, creed, whatever they are, love them for who they are. Just love them. Because they're in this life thing with us. And we're all in this life thing together. Let's make it a good one. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.